Y'all ready for this? Boom, 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 boom. Y'all ready for this? Comics Greatest World, Dark Horse Comics, right here on Crypto Comics. We've been through week 1, week 2, and week 3 in the city of Arcadia, featuring X, the Pitbulls, and Ghost. It's time to wrap it up with Monster. It's not a pink monster, but the cover's pink. I figured they made the cover pink so that it'd separate him from the red cape. They didn't. Why does his leg bend like that? This is not a good drawing. I just don't like it. I haven't liked it since I found it at the comic shop. But we'll keep going with the prologue sequence by Mike Richardson and Lee Weeks. 1947. Okay, so the spaceship landed in 1931. And we had some nonsense in 1941. And now it's 1947. An observation plane makes one last pass over a solitary still tower in the Nevada desert. Mankind prepares to demonstrate the power of its newfound technology. The countdown begins, while beneath the desert surface, a test of far greater significance is about to commence. Right? See, this is like leading us all up to right here, right? This is Arcadia and Golden City and Still Harbor. And then we get out of the Vortex in Cinnabar Flats, nondescript desert town on the edge of a military installation. Let's find out what happens next here in Monster. Okay, so, you know, the multi-billion-dollar Waterfront project was designed to create jobs and make Arcadia's waterfront a destination for shopping and business, as well as generate an incredible amount of income for real estate developers and local politicians from tax shelters and zoning variances. There's a way of doing business in Arcadia, but the builders of the project found out too late that there's also a way of doing things on the waterfront. Now the Waterfront project is under new management, and it's open for business. The light hurt the creature's eyes. It prepared... That's a creep. Yeah, it's just like a monster. And X is going to fight it. And... I just don't know. I don't know. It's like all of a sudden this turns into a creature feature. You know, I was invested. You know, X and Ghost had me invested. And there was the weak pit bulls. That was terrible, but then you get Ghost and you're, oh, this is good. But then he's going to fight this. But at least we get Brother Paimon, right? Here we go. Outside, the Waterfront project was open for business, and the first customers were arriving. What do you got? He's in there, and there's something else. What do you mean? It was huge. A monster. We'll take over from here. I got a feeling we're going to find what we've been looking for. Oh, and then he finds his brother dead. Very sad. Very sad. Medicine, can you hear me? Your transmission was broken. Awaken. Ugh. Paimon. It went through my screens like they were nothing. Should not be possible on this planet. Not technologically advanced enough for frequency domain shift. The Unholy One could be here. Get in position. Set up a crossfire and get ready to move in. Done. So the creature's still hunting for X, right? That's like the end of that first Hobbit movie where that big stupid goblin creature thing, whatever it was, just stands up on his animal and just roar! Drop him! And roar! And he's like changing shape. I think he's changing shape. The more you shoot him, the more he changes shape, it seems to me, kind of. I'm not sure. The Waterfront project was open for business. Yeah, go get him, boys. Don't let that big puppy get away. It's dark in there. Let me turn on a light. And business was good. Fa-woom! And Brother Paimon's like, what? And X is like, whoa. Keep going. Here we go. There's a way of doing things in Arcadia, and it's business as usual on the waterfront. And he takes off his mask. He undoes his puppy play collar and takes his mask off. And whoa, it's scary, kind of, but intriguing. And it reminds me of Cable, but also Sin City. Anyway, Paimon reporting to Control. Brother Marison is dead. Although there is evidence of anomalous radiation signatures, some consistent with the Unholy One, there has been no direct contact. Recommendation: continue orbital scan and compile reports from the other Seeker teams. Marison is in the seven heavens with the divine Septenarius. Praise his holy name. Awaiting transport. Continued next week in Comics Greatest World. Rebel. Oh, yeah. Right? Double Trouble in Golden City. Oh, what a lovely tattoo. Oh, and look, you tastefully designed your costume to barely cover your groin and your nipples. Isn't that great? And it was 1993. And this mullet was out, like way out. And I don't understand why they thought this was going to sell a comic book in 93. I mean, he's going to the Pride Parade to meet his heterosexual brother Longshot. I don't know what's going on here. It's not anything I would ever buy for even $1, but you know, we're gonna read it anyway on Crypto Comics because apparently I would buy it for 50 cents in the back issue bins at the local comic shop. This mysterious monster fellow we've been hearing so much about, is he a rumor or a fact? And is he a he for that matter? Anyhow, we've unanimously appointed him worst dressed for 1993. A phenomenal decision, considering that none of us was sure he even wears clothes. Bambi Marie Roland, Society page, Daily Arcadian. Okay, so let's get it straight. You feel that this guy, the ladies of Arcadia, in 93 felt that this guy over here was worse dressed than this guy over here. Huh. Yeah, it's like if there was an 80s hair band and all the members really loved comic books, this is what they would have come up with as their costume. Like, let's dress like this and rock. We're going to rock out. We'll be bigger than Kiss because we're sexy, big hair superhero band. I guess. Maybe. Tell me in the comments below what you think. Because we're going to get into that next week. As we go, we've got to leave Arcadia behind here, you know, and it's been fun. We had the crappy monster. We had the crappy pit bulls. But you know what? We got two indelible characters of the indie comic scene. X, who's still around today. Ghost, who's still around today. These comics, these characters come out from time to time in new miniseries from Dark Horse. And yeah, I was very pleased with both of these. And am a little confused as to who's responsible for all of this. So we'll just stick with this was the highlight and the high point of Arcadia. But we have to go to a different city in the Comics Greatest World universe. So let's make our way here on Crypto Comics to Golden City. Time to take a trip